Hey everyone, welcome to another video by Python Pool. In this video, we'll be seeing a Python music player. So a simple music player in Python which will select a directory and play all the songs in the directory. Okay, so let me show you the given program. It is a demo program. Let me show you that one. Okay, we'll be dealing with this type of GUI in which here we'll be browse to the directory. Already browsed that, select that, and once we'll click play button, it will play as the song. Okay, and pause button will pause it, resume will resume it, stop it, volume up, and all other controls will be seeing that one. Okay, so let's head over to our code. Let me create a file, code test.py. Okay, I have a name test.py. Let me make something new. Let me make something called practice.py. Let's see if it is there. Okay, we got the file. Perfect. So we'll be using Tkinter for the GUI and mutagen for audio playing. Okay, so let's import that one, and we'll be also using pygame for playing the songs. Okay, so let's import that packages. Let's import OS. We'll be using for that, for changing the directories, for selecting the directories. We'll be using OS, and we'll be using pygame. So from pygame, let's import a single function. We'll be using mixer, and of course imports Tkinter as tk. From Tkinter, import start star, and of course mutagen will be using for clarifying the audio files. So mutagen.id3, import id3 and id3 no header error, and of course for giving a nice GUI interface, so we'll be using some Tkinter modules like file dialog and message box. Okay, now we have done with the importing. Let's create an interpreter instance, tk.tk. Let's terminate this instance .main loop. Okay, now let's create a GUI window, root.geometry. Let's give it a geometry. I'll give the geometry as something around 650 cross 250. It would be enough for our all front end stuffs. I'll give it the geometry of this one. I'll give it title, root.title. Okay, give this anything like Python music player, anything. Okay, let's give it a color, background color, root.config background, of course a black color because I am obsessed with it. Okay, now let's call our GUI function. Okay, why is it? I don't think why it. Let's leave it. Let's call that function create widgets. I'll create a function named create widgets in which all our front end stuff will be designed. Perfect. Let's create that function, create widgets. What will be needing? We'll be needing a simple demo for our application, what it is and what it should be, simple information. So we'll be creating label for that one. Let's name it as text label, text label 1 actually. Label to where, label to root, of course a text. Okay, if anything, welcome to our app, and of course a background color. I have decided mine. You are free to decide your own. 8579, that's my color. And once I have created the label, place that label, text label dot grade. Let's place it in first row. Should be in the first column, of course. Should have a pad x of 20 and pad y of 10. That would be perfect. Okay, so let's create another label similar like this one. So let's copy that, paste it. Let's name it label 2. Label 2 dot grade should be in the next column and should have another text. Let's see, this will let you play music in single click. Okay, and once we are done with that one, let's create another label for entry. Label for the entry. So let's name it as text label 3. In the next row, in the first column, it should have text anything, choose your directory. Perfect. Let's create an entry point. Okay, so I'll name it as song entry. It's an entry point, of course. Entry point to where? To root. Should have a width. Let's give it 45. Okay, and a text variable, of course, for processing the data. I'll give the text variable name as audio track. Okay, and once I've given the variable, I need to define that variable here. So let's define it. Audio track. Audio track should be of string var type. Perfect. Now let's place this song entry label, entry box. Let's place that using grade function. Sorry, not grab current, should be grade. Row should be 1, column should be 1, and should have a pad x, let's say 10. Should have a pad y, let's say 10. And we need a browse button, of course, to browse to the folder. So let's create that browse button here. Browse button. Okay, button to where? Button to root. Sorry, button. Silly mistakes. Button to root. Should have a width. Let's give it around 10. Okay, and should have a background color, of course. Background color should have a text first. Let's give it browse. It should have a command. Let's leave it blank because we don't have any function right now. And a background color. I have decided my own for the button color. That is 05E8E0. You are free to use this one or any other one that you like. So browse button dot grid should be in the first row, of course. Column should be third column. It should have a pad x, let's give 10, or pad y, that is 10. Let's see how our window looks. Okay, so let's run python practice.py. Okay, it looks like this. Perfect. So we need to add some of the buttons like play button, stop button, resume button, or pause button, volume down button, volume up button, next song button, previous song button. These buttons we need to create. Okay, so let's copy and let's count our button. Play button 1, stop button 2, pause button 3, resume button 4. Okay, we'll be using icons in that button. So let's create a button and let's copy that one because we have to do some of the changes in that button. So let's create one button and let's copy that one. So let's first create play button. Of course, it is a button. A button to where? Button to root. It should have a width. Sorry, it should have a text first. Let's say play song. It's a play song. it should have image of the icon. Okay, so I'll leave it blank right now because I don't have an image. So when we'll be importing that image, we'll be passing that here. It should have an image, of course a command, command should be blank because we don't have one, and of course a width should be 100. You'll see why I'm giving the width as 100. It would be around this width 10. It would be similar, but we are using image, and image would be the icon. Icon is too small, so our button would take the characteristics of that icon, so it will adjust its size according to that icon. So we'll be giving 100 for it, and once we give that one, we need to play button dot image. We need to specify the image should be here. Let's not specify it right now, and let's place this button, play button dot grid. Let's say it in another row. Row should be 2, column should be 1 in the middle, and pad x should be 10, and pad y should be 10. Let's see. First, now what we are doing, we first need a button, icon. So let's first import the icons. And how will be importing the icons? It's very easy. We just need to call the photo image function. So we have a play icon. First of all, so let's call it from, I have the icons stored in my local directory, so I'm just calling it from there. You need to store that icons. Okay, so I need a file should be open, that is play.png. I name it as play.png. it is here. These are the icons, the play.png and previous.png and stop player, volume down. These are the icons. So I'll be calling this one in the same directory. So okay, I have the play button. I need what buttons? I need a stop button, I need a volume up button, I need a volume down button, I need a pause, I need a resume, I need a previous song button, I need a play song button. Sorry, next song button. I think I need only this one. So play, next one should be the pause, and next one should be resume, and then stop, and then stop, and then volume up, let's say hold up, and then let's say hold down. Now let's say next, and previous one. Okay, so we have 8 buttons. Now let's import the files. Pause is named as, let me see what it is named as. It is named as pause. I'll give pause here. Another one is resume. It is named as which one is resume? Should have the play button only. Okay, stop, it is named as stop player button. Stop player button. Stop player button. Okay, another one is volume up. Volume up is named as volume up. Volume up. Another one is volume down, so volume down. Okay, next icon and previous icon. What it is named? Let me see. Next and previous. Okay, so let's give next here, and let's give previous here. Now after giving it, let's pass it here to our button. Let's give the image what? Play icon. This is the image also here is play icon, and let's see how it looks. Okay, thank God I saw that. No, not program.py. I'm sorry, not program.py. It should be practice.py. Let's see how it looks. Okay, where is our text? Let's see, where is our text? Okay, we'll be using one more property that is named as compound left. I think this should be the error. Okay, and we didn't, of course we didn't give the background color to our button. So let's give the background color to our button. It is hashtag same color, this one. Control C and Control V here. Let's see how it looks once again. Okay, it looks great. Okay, perfect. Now we'll be designing pause button and all that buttons. Okay, I've changed all the buttons. You could see there shouldn't be any problem with you, because you just need to copy all the things. Oh sorry, you just need to change the icons and relative values and columns and rows. It's up to you where you want to place that one. So I have changed that one. So let's see how our programs look like now, how our window look right now. Let's see, Python practice.py. Okay, it is pretty fine. Now what would we need? We need to activate these buttons. So let's create functions. We'll be creating 3, 3, 6, 2, 8, 1, 9 functions, and we'll be passing that to the buttons. So let's first create browse button function. I'll name it as browse. Let's create that one. Okay, for browse, of course, we'll be using that file dialog for asking the directory first. So let's create a variable now named as audio directory, audio dir, and what it will get, it will get the track. So audio track dot get, it will get the track. And if this audio directory, and we need our OS to change to that, change dir, change to that directory, which audio directory came, audio directory, change to audio directory, and read the files. So for files in os dot list dir, and which dir, audio dir, for every file, if the files ends with, if files dot ends with, if it ends with mp3 extension, if it ends with mp3 extension, so what we need to do, we just need to copy it into another list. So we'll be storing all the files which is of mp3 extension, will be storing it there, that in real directory list. So os dot path dot real path, and real path should be of the files. So we'll be virtually storing that one, and then try for the success audio file. We will be checking all the files, audio file, we're checking that one to the id3 function. Then if it is really an audio file, if it is, then what we'll be doing, we'll be creating another list and we'll be appending to every file to that one. See, if it ends with mp3 extension but it is a correct file, so we don't want to play the correct file, right? So we'll be checking if it is really a audio file. So append what? Append audio, and it has a property that is tit2. Okay, so after this bracket dot text should be 0. And once we are done with that one, let's hit save. Let's now define the except, which will handle the error, and error should be if no header error. If there isn't any header, so if id3 no header error, then what you want to do, you want audio file to be just id3 function. Okay, so after all this one, we had another list of songs. We'll be defining all these lists after the function globally. We'll be appending the files list of songs, that append append the files. Okay, and should audio directory should be set to that audio track which will be playing should be set to audio directory. Okay, what we did, we just get the track we just get the directory, we change our OS to that directory, we search for the file with .mp3 extension, .mp3 extensions, and we collected all the files in the real directory. Then we checked if it is really true, if it is valid for playing, we appended that in real names, and after that we all the real files we appended that in list of songs. Okay, perfect, we are done with that. Now let's create all the variables which we use, this variables or lists, this real directory and real names. Let's create that one here, let's give that one here. Okay, so they are list of songs, we used list of songs we used, it is an empty list. And what we use real names, it is also an empty list. And what we use audio track, which we already defined, I think. Yes, we defined the audio track here. And what we use, that's nothing, and all are set. Perfect. Now let's give this browse command to our function, button. So here is the browse button, here. Let's give the command browse. Let's hit save, let's see if it works. And okay, why isn't it working? We give the command browse, why isn't it working? Why are you not working? Okay, it gives an error. What is the error? Okay, there is a slight change here. This list of songs is not outside this for loop, this is inside this for loop. Okay, so you should give this much of space to this list of songs, and let's hit save. Let's run it once again, let's see if it works. And yes, it works. Perfect. Okay, so now what we just need to activate these all remaining buttons. So let's activate this play button. Let's create a play function here. Let's create def play songs here. Okay, let's create that one, play songs, and it will play what? It will play audio files. So let's create a variable audio files here, and which will get the audio track. So audio track dot get, it will get the audio track. And okay, it will get the audio track. And if this audio file if this audio file is blank, what we need to do, if this is blank, what we need to do, we need to pass the message to the user, that message box dot show error, that hey, where we go to error, it should be the heading, and hey, you need to select the directory. You need to select the directory. Okay, and once we are done with that, and it is not the error, so what we need to do, we just need to call this mixer function, and mixer should call the music and should load the music. Load which music? Load audio file. Sorry, not audio file, so it is list of songs. We have the music there, and from the 0th place you need to load that one. And of course at the volume, let's say mixer dot music dot set volume, and set the volume to 0.5. it would be great for that one. And of course play this. And if you are using mixer.music, we need to initialize the mixer. So let's initialize it here. Let's give here mixer.init, mixer.init here. Okay. Let's see if it plays the song. Let's browse to the directory. I have this song, this in this directory. Okay, why list of songs is not defined? Oh, okay, it is capital O. Now let's run it. Let's see if it does the work. Browse. I have this folder. It is set to that folder. Let's say play. Oh, it is playing the song. No, it is not playing the song. Of course, we didn't activated this button. We need to activate this button. Silly mistake. We need to give the command here, that is play music, play songs off. Play songs. Let's see if it does the work for us. Let's select the folder here. Let's play the song. List of songs is not defined once again. Where am I using list of songs here? Okay, I'm using here. Okay, let's keep it capital O. Okay, let's see if it does the work once again. Select the folder and it plays. Perfect. Now what we need, we just need to resume the song, pause the song, stop the songs. Just small functions we need. Okay, so let's create for pausing the song. Let's create a function def pause music, or pure pause music, or pause song, anything you could create it here. And what we need to do, single line mixer.music dot pause. That's it. And now let's give to resume, def resume. Here also single line mixer dot music dot unpause. Okay, not unpause. Okay, once we are done with that one, let's get the stop music. It could be matching with someone. Stop music. Okay, stop music. What we need to do, we just need to stop mixer dot music dot stop. Let's stop this music here. Let's create for the volume up. What we need to do, we just need to mixer dot music dot set volume. That's set volume function. And what we just need to do here is nothing. It's very simple. Mixer dot music dot get volume. What is the current volume? Let's get that volume. And after getting that volume, we just need to add 0.1 to it, and that's it. And that's what we need to do in the volume down to. We just need to minus that. So volume down. Okay, we need just to copy it. Just copy it, paste it here, make it minus. What is left? The left ones are playing the next song and the previous song. For that we need a variable named as index. So let's create that index variable, and it will start from 0. Of course, let's create the functions. That's pretty simple. Let's say it next song. Okay, let's give the global index. Let's call this global index here, index. Okay, index should be, after calling this function, index should be plus equals to 1. Okay, I need to have the enter here. Index should be plus equals to 1. After that, what we need a mixer dot music dot load the next song, which is in the list of songs, and we need to pass the index here. That's clearly perfect. Okay, and once we did that, we just need to play the music dot play, and we are done. And what we need to do in this previous song, we need just to precede the index, in which we succeeded the index. In this, we need to precede the index, and that's what we need to do here. And we are done with all our logic. Let's now activate the buttons here. Pause button is not activated. Let's pass it here. That is pause music here. It is the which button it is? Resume button. So resume music here. Okay, and which button? This is volume up button. So volume up, where is volume up? Here it is, volume up, and it is volume down, of course. Oh, volume down, here it is. Okay, stop button. So stop music here. This is previous button and next button. So previous, what we named it is next song and next song. So let's give the previous song here, of course, prev. Let's give the previous song here. We need to forgot to change the name, so let's give previous song here, previous songs, and here it is the next songs. Okay, and once we are done with that one, now let's run our program. Let's give python practice.py. Let's browse the music, browse the folder, browse it here. Let's play. What I did is copying the same song, because I had the only song here, so I copied the same song. So you might listen the same song once again when I test all the buttons. First volume. Okay, slide volume up. The previous song, the same song, the next song, the same song, and stop song. Perfect. Our application is working perfectly fine. So that's it from this video. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.